Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, MacGirl25 Antonietta. Today we're going to be talking about February beauty empties. I have my Sephora recyclable bag here, and in it is a whole ton of empties. So, I'm going to make this quick. Without further ado, I am going to get started, and these are the empties that I have for the month of February. I don't think I'm going to do a mid-month empties. I think I'm just going to do one empties this month because it's one of those months that product consumption is just a little bit lower, and I'm sure a lot of you beauty lovers out there know that there's some months where you finish everything at once, and some months where you're working through all the products, so they happen to finish all at once. So this is one of those months that I'm going to be just doing one beauty empties, and then in March I will see how much I have to do a mid-month empties or so two-part empties, mid and end, or just one empties in March as well. We'll see how that goes. But today I'm going to show you the things that I've finished so far for the month of February, and I'm going to jump right in. So first off, I finished my multivitamins. They're the Vitafusion Multivites gummy vitamins. I get these at Walmart. They're about 150 gummies in a container. I think they're about $10, $10 or $11. So this is a pretty decent value, I guess you could say. They're not too expensive. You get 150. Adults are recommended to take one or two gummy vitamins a day. So you can take one or you can take two, but two is your max a day. Sometimes I took one, sometimes I took two. I felt like I took whatever I needed, whatever I felt like I needed to take. These vitamins are pretty good. They have vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B6, folic acid, vitamin B12, pantothenic acid, choline. Non-medical ingredients is glucose syrup, sucrose, gelatin, natural source of flavors, berry, lemon, and orange flavors, because that's what they were. They were natural berry, lemon, and orange flavors in here. So yeah, really enjoyed these. I repurchased these at Costco because Costco actually had them for $10, but instead of 150 gummies, I got 250. So for the same price I paid at Walmart, I got double the product. So I ended up repurchasing a larger size of these at Costco. And I like them. They're great. You don't have to, worry about swallowing a heavy pill. And they're good for on the go first thing in the morning. You need to pick up those vitamins and take off. Then these are a great option for me anyways. Maybe for you if you want to go check them out. Next up, I finished a Bath & Body Works candle in the scent Pumpkin Caramel Latte. It's already burnt out. There's always leftover wax, I find, because the wickets are the 3 wickets are kind of submerged in there, but they're all burnt out to the very end where the silver part ends. So I don't actually need to reuse these in my household. I have a couple already that I've reused. So whichever ones I don't really need to reuse, I just put them in my recycle bin. So I finished one of these. I don't think I'll be getting this particular scent next year. It actually gave me a headache. It was really, really sweet, and I don't know what it was, but it would constantly give me headaches, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I was really glad to finish this. Unfortunately, a scent like that you can only smell maybe once in a blue moon, but when you burn it like all the time, it really does. It tends to bother me, and the first one I actually burnt, it wasn't as bad, but this one just, I don't know what it was. I guess it was too much for me in my head. I'm not sure. But don't get me wrong, I love Bath & Body Works candles, period. So If you haven't seen my Bath and Body Works candle collection, please go check my my channel for other videos that I've recently uploaded, because I can guarantee you will find it. It is a pretty popular one on my channel because I know everybody loves Bath and Body Works candles. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's including the Spring 2014 Summer Scent Collection. Anyways, moving on. So I also finished the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts. These are the makeup wipes from the Simple brand. And, you know, I mean, I don't even know what to say about these, to be honest. I mean, they did the job, but I just found that they broke me out. Like, I was breaking out all along here, all along here. I never usually break out around my cheek area. I usually, my hormonal breakouts are usually down the sides of my chin, on the side of my jaw, like right in this area. And you, as you can see, I'm still healing from a couple. But when I used these, I don't know what it was, but they just like, the acne just started to travel up here, and I was like, whoa, that's not good. So I was really glad to finish these off because I don't think I'll be getting these again. I do have the actual moisturizer, because this actually came in a kit, the Simple kit, which was the makeup wipes and the replenishing moisturizer. So I haven't tried the moisturizer yet. I'm praying to God that that doesn't break me out when I do end up trying it out. That'll be my next moisturizer to try out. But right now I'm trying to get through all my sample sizes so that I can get rid of them and clean it all out. But yeah, these broke me out. I won't be repurchasing them. So yeah, definite not repurchase. So I had finished another deep moisture treatment for my hair. This is the Hairtrition brand, and it's the 3-minute deep moisture treatment, and it is phenomenal. My girlfriend actually discovered this before I did, and she was raving and ranting about it for a while. She kept buying the actual full-size bottle for her and her daughter. Then one day, you know, I saw the little individual packages on sale for 99 cents. These are sold, by the way, at Sally's Beauty Supply. And yeah, I really, really loved it. It says it reduces breakage up to 63%. I'm not sure if that is true because I only used it once, but after that one use, it was amazing. So I'm gonna consider buying the full size of this next time I go to Sally's, because I definitely wanted to keep using this. So here it says the nourishing ingredients that are in this are silk amino acids strengthened from inside out, raspberry extract protects with antioxidants, flaxseed oil adds healthy sheen, moringa protein reduces breakage, soybean extract repairs and moisturizes, vitamin B5, C, and E replenishes and conditions, with lippy butter, honey, and white lily extract to maintain moisture. So it is pretty decent, I would say, for ingredients purposes. I will definitely be going to Sally's to pick up a full size of this. If you guys are anywhere near a Sally's, please go and try the single individual package first before you go and you know, commit yourself to a larger bottle, because everybody's hair is different. So, I mean, if you're interested, go try out this little packet. If you love it, please come back to this video and comment down below that you agree, because I'm telling you, this was amazing to me. So next up, I finished a sample size of the Philosophy Time in a Bottle. So this is like a serum. It was alright. New daily age-defying serum. Personally, for me, let's see if there's anything left. No, there's nothing left. Personally, for me, usual serums usually actually soak right up into my skin, so I don't have an issue with serums. I have really dry skin in the wintertime, especially in the wintertime. In the summertime, I do get dry, but I do get oily. I have combination oily skin, so I mean, it did the job. It hydrated. I used this at nighttime, and I didn't notice anything bad about it. So it was nice. It was really refreshing to put something really hydrating on my face, especially right now in the wintertime. It's kind of like flakiness and always exfoliating. I'm always having to exfoliate this time of year because it's constantly dry. So yeah, would I purchase a full size of this? I'm not really sure. I didn't have enough product in order for me to justify purchasing a high-end serum like this. Philosophy is pretty expensive, so we will see. We will see. I didn't have an issue with it. I don't have anything against it. I just don't know if I would go and spend that amount of money on a product like this if I can find one cheaper and does the same thing. So we'll see about that. So I also finished another hair mask, individual packet hair mask. This is the big night out with all the girls. It's time to get glam and let your hair down. Try almond oil nourishing leave-in hair mask. So this actually came in a little kit that we got. My girlfriend and I bought a while ago at our local bookstore, our Chapters bookstore. It came with like a hair mask, a face mask, and under eye depuffers. So it was basically like a take home kit for like take home spa kit, basically. And it was nice. It was all right. But the hair mask itself, the hair mask smelled fine. But to be honest, I didn't really notice it make any difference to my hair and nourishing it. It didn't really moisturize at all. It didn't give you that conditioning feeling that you should get when you do a hair mask. So this did squat all for me. And I'm not going to repurchase the spa kit just for this reason, because really I can get my depuffers separately and I can get my face mask separately, and I do anyways. So I mean, we just tried it out to see what the whole hoopla was at the time, but this was like one of those one-offs. I won't be getting this again. So next up, I finished some samples on the Lancome New Advanced Genifique. This is a 7-day sample. So as you can see in here, they come with seven of these, and it's basically a serum that you use. So here they are, all 7 of them. I have finished. It was alright. Lancome is a high-end brand, so I mean, majority of the time their stuff is pretty decent. The price is really expensive. I don't think I would go and buy this full price. I don't know. I just think I can get something cheaper, and if I'm gonna spend this amount of money on a serum, it's gonna be on a serum that makes my skin look absolutely fabuloso, because I like to spend that amount of money on a serum that just says it doesn't work. It's not a wow factor. It's a serum, it hydrated me, it did the job, but it wasn't a wow factor for me, so I don't think I'll get this in full size. It was great while the samples lasted, but other than that, it is what it is. So I finished. Now, please leave comments down below if you want me to do a full-out review on this, because I keep talking about it and I always say I'm going to do a review, but I really want you guys to tell me if you want to see a full-out review on this, because I've mentioned it so many times. I finished the small tub of the Lush Mask of Magnanimity. I cannot tell you, empty. I cannot tell you enough. Still smells like mint, which is the greatest part of this mask, but I cannot tell you enough how much this has saved my skin. I was going through really bad breakouts a few months ago, probably around mid-November to December time frame, and I started using this sucker because I did purchase it at Lush, and as you know, Lush has expiration dates on their products, so you have to get through them. They are made with fresh products, so they do expire more quickly than an average face mask does. So anyways, I ended up using it, and it literally, like, my whole area here, if you can tell, has cleared up so much than what it used to be. I posted pictures of my on my Clarisonic Diaries posts on my blog on what my chin looked like before it looks like this, and it was disgusting. I had red irritated breakouts. There were breakouts that were under the skin that wouldn't surface. I couldn't pop. There was breakouts that were making me bleed. It was bad. It was really bad. Um, Along with my Clarisonic and using my Clarisonic, I also used this. I included this in my skincare routine about 3 times a week at the time, but now I've brought it down to 1 or 2 times a week because now it's pretty decent and manageable. But at the time I did 3 times a week, and let me tell you, this stuff made a difference from the first time I tried it. From the first time I tried it, I could tell that my breakouts were starting to shrink. After every use, my breakouts started to shrink even smaller and smaller until you could not see them anymore. And I was ecstatic. I could not believe it. I kept using it. Guys, I finished it clearly, and I actually repurchased the bigger tub. The small tub is about $12, so if you are able and willing to spend the $12 on the small tub, I suggest you guys, if you have problematic skin, go test this out because you will not be disappointed. The bigger bottle, the bigger jar, is $23 or $24, which is not too bad. It's just double the price of this, but in all honesty, it should last you a pretty decent amount of time because all you need is a very thin layer over your face, or you can just put the mask on your problematic areas. So if you just break out here, then you just put it here. If you break out everywhere, you put it all over your face. I put it all over my face because I like to keep up the no acne rule on my face. So I just put it all over just to kind of keep things even. Love it. Will always repurchase it. I can't think of my life without this product in my skincare routine because it's just that phenomenal. Really love it. Next up, I finished a tanning lotion. This is the Poly D Bronze Beats. So, I don't know if you guys know, but I do tan, self-tan. In the summertime, I'm always out in the sun, which is somewhat bad, I guess you can say, but I always make sure I take care of my skin. So this is a bronzing lotion. You can use it to fake tan if you want, but you can also use it as a lotion to keep your color, which is awesome. I finished a bottle of this. I bought a backup, and I'm currently using the backup now. I really love this. I know that Poly D's come out with a couple other different ones. I don't know if this one is still selling, but if you can find it, I mean, give it a try. It does do great things, I think, for someone with olive tone skin who keeps up a color in the wintertime and in the summertime. You can use this in both what am I trying to say? In both seasons. Sorry, I just looked out the window and it just started to snow here, and I'm like freaking flipping out because it's like +4 right now in Toronto, and I thought that we were past this snowstorm phase, but apparently we're not. But anyways, loved it, repurchased it. This goes for about, I think, $60 to $70, maybe $80, depending on where you buy it. I bought mine at my local tanning salon. So yeah, really loved it. Bought another one, using it now. It's great. Okay, so I finished a sample size of the Shiseido Bioperformance Advanced Super Revitalizing Cream. This is a face cream. I never had a problem with it. It was good. It wasn't too greasy. I used it at night. It kept me moist. It kept me moisturized. It was a decent size sample too. Like, you got a lot for, like, that's a pretty decent sample size. So it lasted me for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I'm considering buying the full size once I get through all my other facial moisturizers, because right now I have so many moisturizers I need to get through and test out and report to you guys. So we'll see about that. But I really did like this one. If you guys can get yourselves a sample of it, I got this one from Sephora. Was it Sephora? I think so. I don't even remember because I've had samples for a few months now. So if you can get your hands on a sample like this, then go right ahead and, you know, test that sucker out. I also finished a growth spurt, promotes stronger, longer, healthier nails. This is for your nails. I use this as a base coat. It's at the very end. If you can tell, there's like a little bit left, but I've already tried to thin it. I've already thinned this out once already. And it's just, I mean, it's just at the point where, I mean, you try and you apply it to your nails, but it bubbles up because it's gotten thicker. So it's past the stage of saving anymore because I've already saved it once. But I love this stuff. This is what keeps my nails nice and hard and strong and keeps them growing. I used to have a very major problem with biting my nails, growing my nails, all that kind of stuff. I constantly wore fake nails. It wasn't until maybe 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I started using this, and I will not go back to any fake nails again. This keeps my nails strong and healthy. As long as you take your vitamins and you use this in conjunction, you should have no problems. I use this as a base coat. You can find it at Sally's for about maybe $9 or $10. And I always make sure I have backups of this because I use this every time I change my nail color. No word of a lie. Love this. This is my holy grail. I do have a nail care routine posted on my blog. If you want to go check out my blog, please do so, macgirl25.blogspot.ca. You can find a whole bunch of posts there with more information. But I did post my nail care routine on there on the products that I was using back when I posted it. And majority of the products have remained the same. Maybe one has changed, but it's not like a life-changing product or anything like that. But this one is definitely a life-changing product for me. I really love it, and I cannot live without this when I do my manicures. I also finished, since we're on the nail kick, the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Removal Maximum Strength. This is basically a gel that when you take off your nail polish, you apply the gel around on your cuticles, and then you take a scraper and you just scrape it off. It's supposed to dissolve any dead skin, any dead cuticles around your nails, so that you don't have to use those snippets. I don't know if a lot of you may know, but it's not really good for your nails to be always snipping at them with scissors or those little plier type snippers. You know what I'm talking about? So the less you snip at your cuticles, the less angry they will be with you. So if you have cuticle issues, try using this little sucker. You can get it at your local drugstore, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, anywhere that sells Sally Hansen pretty much. Should have this, and you leave it on for about 15 seconds and you take it off with your little scraper, and you'll notice that it does an amazing job at taking off the dead cuticles on your hands. So I use this every time I change my nail polish and I give myself a manicure. So this has been my other holy grail product that I've been using when it comes to my cuticles and taking off dead cuticles. So love it. I think it goes for about $7 to $8.99, so it ranges depending on where you get it, and of course the States will probably be cheaper because Canada is always more expensive for some reason. I have no idea why, but yeah, love it. Always repurchase it. You must try this, girls, if you have serious manicure issues. So next up, I tried the sample size of the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. This came in a sample size, I think, from Sephora. It was good. I really did enjoy it. It was very moisturizing. Reminded me of the MAC one, but the MAC one is not as moisturizing as this. I find this one a little more moisturizing. It was not in the right color for me. It was in medium 1, and I'm too dark for that. It made me look pale. So next time I decide to buy a moisturizer, I'm going to go back and get a full size of this one in the proper shade because I really did enjoy it. Second last product, I finished a Pantene Pro V conditioner in moisture renewal. So this was a little travel size I've had hanging around in my beauty bin. And I don't know what it was. I just couldn't stand looking at it anymore. So I said, you know what? Let me put this in my to use up pile, and that way I can get rid of it faster. I don't have to look at it all the time. I don't travel very much. The most I'll travel is to my boyfriend's house and back. And if he and I ever go on like weekend trips, to up north to Blue Mountain or to Niagara Falls, or if we ever decide to go to Montreal, like just kind of things that are somewhat localized, I guess. I haven't actually traveled out of Canada since 2011, so when I decide to, I will be repurchasing fresh traveling sizes, because, like, come on, you can't keep these kicking around for years. It's done. It did the job. Would I repurchase in full size? I don't know. Maybe it depends if I get a Pantene Pro V shampoo. Right now, I got so many shampoos that I need to use that I'm not even thinking about Pantene Pro V full sizes. But Pantene Pro V is actually pretty. Um, it's a decent brand, and it actually is great price point at the drugstore. So it's kind of mediocre price point at the drugstore. If you don't want to go and purchase a really high-end shampoo, that's a decent one to go for. So last product I used is my, oh, that's weird. My face mask green tea peel off. This is the green tea and ginger. I love this brand. I think it's the Genesque. What is it? Montaggenese. Montaggenese. This is from the UK. But you can get it at any of your local drugstores. My Walmart has it, and this is where I picked them up for like $1.50, $1.60, something like that. And they're pretty good. They're one-time uses, which is awesome. All you have to do is cut it open, use it, and throw the package away. You don't have to worry about it. I use these every so often if I feel like I need more of a hydration, if I feel like my skin is a little drier than normal and I just need to put in some hydration. I'll use these individual packets because they do have them for more hydrating purposes. My Lush Mask of Magnum-Minty is more of a detoxing mask, more of an impurity pull-out mask, and that just takes out all the impurities of your skin, which helps you minimize your breakouts. These type of masks I find help more with hydration and moisturization, especially if you do tan in the wintertime or if you tan in the summertime. These help with that type of skin care issue with the hydration portion of it. So I will be repurchasing these. This is my last one that I finished from this actual brand that I had, because I had a whole bunch, I had a whole stash of this particular brand, but I used them all up now, thank God. So I will be repurchasing these in the future once I get through my other masks, because I do have a few new masks that I like to test out, try out, and report back to you guys and let you know my thoughts. So these are definite repurchase in my book because they're affordable, they are great, they don't break me out, they get the job done, and it's like your spa at home kind of situation. And who doesn't love that, especially if you have a quiet Friday night? Stick one of these on, open up a book, and just kick back and relax. I tell you, ladies, that's the thing to do if you want to minimize your stress levels. I am so there with you. So that has been my entire February Beauty Empties for the month of February. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Beauty Empties are one of my favorite videos to watch because it shows me that you guys finished your products and you have a solid opinion to share with me on if they're worth the money or if they're not. And it helps us on YouTube, figure out if we want to splurge on that kind of product, if it's an expensive brand or not. So I hope you loved the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It is free, and you don't want to miss out all on my reviews and my empties and my hauls, because there is plenty to come. So everyone, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week and your coming weekend, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. It's free, and go check out my blog, macgirl25.blogspot.ca. See you guys next time. Bye.